The perceptual constructs of the mind are made of concepts. If we have concepts rooted in hostility and fear, then the mind cannot output concepts that support the truth of being expressing through this body-mind unit. So this person comes into a space totally committed to being loving, caring, and nurturing to this other person over here. But this other person carries an energy that says, I'm supposed to be abused. And through resonance, if that energy matches something in me that ties into abuse, then here I come as a human being, as love, and a concept in my mind of abuse comes up, takes over my behavior, and now I'm being abusive to the person I was committed to being loving to. What just happened? I need therapy. I need to clean up the conceptual structure of my mind so that everything in my structure is based in love and supports my expression as love in the world. So it's cleaning up not only those things that have gone on in our own lives, but recognizing that we have literally in our genes these energetic patterns that through denial and dissociation have been shut down. And when we step into the right field, those things pop open and take over. And those are the things we need to clean up. So that would be my definition, is cleaning up the conceptual framework of our structure so that all corrupt data, everything that the mind can output, every structure the mind can output that's based in hostility or fear is corrupt data. So I define it as cleaning up the corrupt data and making of this instrument called a body-mind unit a fit vehicle for the expression of love in the world, to bring that active presence of love forward.
Thank you. I feel like that was the perfect example that you gave. It's interesting because this morning I was thinking about the connection between love and abuse in my own life, and how that was something I learned early on in childhood, and how it was something that I attracted in my life until I started, studying this work and realizing that I need to pull all those weeds out, and put in the right
That's
concepts. It's interesting. The reason I bring it up though is I know a lot of people say, "Oh, trust your gut," and I've learned because of my faulty early childhood association of love and abuse, I couldn't trust my gut because it was backwards, and so it's I've had to take emotion out of my decision making processes, whether something is good or bad for me. I've had to learn to reason correctly and go against my gut oftentimes. But the more I've done that, the easier it gets and the better it feels,
yes.
and it's helped me to have healthier relationships. And I think that's important to keep in mind because even people that haven't had such I guess, dramatic beginnings in the world, nobody's perfect. Even though, and I want to get more into this too, even though like we are love, we're not always, at least in my opinion, and feel free to, chime in. I feel like we're not always very loving with ourselves or others. And so we lack role models.